It really pains me to say this, but man, I'm getting old. It is now 2025, and the most devastating realization I've come to this year is that this marks the start of a whole new generation. Generation Beta. Isn't that insane? And the one thing I've really noticed within the newer generations is that some of you guys are uncultured as fuck by the time this video comes out. Fortnite will have probably released the latest icon, and it's the queen herself, Hatsune Miku. And I don't know, maybe this video will make me enough money to buy the skin, please! Which, to me and a lot of other people, has gotta be one of the biggest things this game has ever done. And all I'm seeing in places like TikTok are endless waves of misinformation and defamation.
It's over, guys. AI artists are taking over. Are people really paying hundreds of dollars to watch a screen?
Shut up. Shut the fuck up! It pains me to see so many people who know nothing about one of the biggest things to have come out in the earliest era of the internet. So, I am here to make things right and put some honor into her name. Okay, first things first, to clear out all the confusion around her. Hatsune Miku is not AI, nor is she a VTuber. She is a Vocaloid. To put things simply, she's an instrument. Yamaha and Krypton Media work together to create Vocaloid, a singing voice synthesizer software. That's so fucking hard to say. A singing voice synthesizer what the fuck? Hold on, I gotta pull up Google. I gotta read it as I'm saying it. A singing voice synthesizer software, where they essentially grab a voice actor, get them to say a bunch of words that resemble word structures, and put it in a software where you can control their pitch, tone, and even adjust the way these words are said. And it's no different from a synthesizer a music producer would buy for, let's say, FL Studio. Except this voice synthesizer can sing and actually form words and sentences. And for the Japanese set of Vocaloids, slapped an anime character on top of it for marketing purposes. And there were a bunch of Vocaloids that released, but none of them really got that popular. Sorry Meiko, sorry Kaito. But in comes Hatsune Miku, and she was an instant success. Everybody just loved her. Every time you saw that iconic blue hair, blue tie, anyone would instantly know who it was. And this is all thanks to the amazing voice provided by Saki Fujita. Actually, you know what? I'm curious, what other roles has she done? Now, let's see here. Oh shit, Ymir from AOT? That's actually really cool. Interesting. What else? Oh. What? Having a cute and versatile voice, and honestly a really good design to date, led to her easily becoming the most popular of the 6 ones from Japan. Becoming essentially the mascot of Vocaloid as a whole. Krypton's personal infinite money generator. And thanks to Miku's exposure to the world, Vocaloid became essentially its own genre, forever leaving its mark in the 2010s as one of the biggest sensations of the era. Okay, wait, but that doesn't answer my question. Why was Miku popular? Why was Miku or Vocaloid as a whole popular? What exactly made Vocaloid so beloved? Now that actually doesn't have a straightforward answer really. But for me, I think a huge part of her popularity comes from 2 main things. The first one being what Miku opened up for music producers, and the second one being what Miku eventually meant to the people. Now, for producers, Vocaloid opened up the gates for many talented music producers to create music without needing to sing. If you were too afraid to sing, or just didn't have the natural talent for singing, Vocaloid was a way to create music that would have required a talented singer otherwise. I mean, honestly, these fucking robots have range. Vocaloid was a gateway to music for so many music artists before they found the confidence to branch off into different ventures. Kenshi Yonezu was formerly known as Hachi, who is now most known for making My Hero's second opening and Chainsaw Man's iconic opening. And he started off as a Vocaloid creator, making Vocaloid songs since 2009 using Miku, as well as other voices like Len and Gumi, before debuting with his own voice in 2012. Oh yeah, and there's this other artist known as Ayase, who also had to start making Vocaloid music, mainly with Miku's voice too. Where is he now? Oh, he's in this very small duo band. You might not know them. It's called Yoasobi. Their numbers are, they're decent. But that still begs the question, why Miku? Sure, she's got a good voice, cute design, and a pretty capable software to back her up, but why is she loved by millions all over the world? Isn't she just an instrument? Well, I think her popularity and cultural significance has much more to do with Miku herself. You see, Miku is kind of like a Barbie. She's a blank slate, meaning Miku wasn't really a real character by any definition. She's never had an anime or a movie, well, not yet, but you know. She never really had an official personality nor actual story. But that also meant you could do whatever you wanted with her, allowing for endless waves of creativity for fans and creators alike. Which is kind of why I find the Vocaloid fanbase so amazing. Miku had nothing going on for her when she was first invented. She was just a mascot for the instrument. But what really made her special was whatever the community and fans created using her. Whether that be music, animations, or even fan art. Compared to real life idols, idols will still be able to make music and have live performances. With or without an audience to support them, they still have inherent meaning. And they'll still have content being released on a regular basis. But without any fans, Miku means nothing. But with enough fan support, she can eventually become anything and everything. She can be whatever character a music producer needs her to be, or whatever character an animation needs her to be. She can be this magical deity who protects to fight you from pain and sorrow. She can be a troubled girl suffering through severe mental health issues. Or maybe she's just a girl who really wants to sell you her vegetable juice. Hatsune Miku can be anyone you want her to be. Take it from one of my favorite Vocaloid producers, DECO 27, and his several bangers like Rabbit Hole. Okay, maybe not that. Surely Vampire, right? I fucking love this song. Honestly, I don't even know what the lyrics mean, actually. Wait. Yeah, I'm a vampire. Is it okay if I... No! Okay, guess not you either. Sad girl sex... Oh, you weren't even trying with this one! I love this guy's music, but... Can you even call him a Miku producer at this point? This isn't Miku. This is Freaku! For real though, Miku's voice is not only used so that producers can hit high notes or make her rap really fast. Her voice is also used to tackle much more delicate subjects that might be too sensitive of a topic for many vocalists. Like, okay, I know I just made fun of DECO, but his songs serve as commentary for a lot of sensitive matters. Like Rabbit Hole, being about a girl who goes around sleeping with a lot of men just to fill in the emptiness in her heart. Or even better, look at literally any song from Kikuo. Like the song Aishite Aishite Aishite, being about a girl who so desperately wants to gain the love, attention, and approval of her neglectful parents. Getting perfect grades and being the top of the class in hopes that her parents will give her the affection she needs. And as she gets older, her anxiety only continues to worsen. Or more importantly, the song Gomenne Gomenne. Now, I can't disclose the meaning of the song here because I think these lyrics could genuinely be disturbing for a lot of people. But you can search it up if you really want to after the video. Kikuo's songs are a prime example of this quote by Cesar Cruz. Art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. Yeah, they're pretty fucked up, but they spread awareness on delicate topics and shine light on these real-life problems. And for victims of said problems, they might find comfort in realizing that they're not alone in this situation. And using Miku, everyone is given their own voice to convey their own personal feelings and let themselves be vocal about something they're too afraid to say but are very passionate about. But if you don't really vibe with all the heavy stuff, oh, Miku 100% got you covered there. Cute, fluffy songs, adorable animations, and hundreds, maybe even thousands of different variants, costumes, and designs. Oh, and merch. A lot of merch. I mean, just look at her! Oh, and don't get me started on her concerts. She is an absolute diva. Get it? Get it? She'll never mess up a dance move. She'll never miss a note. She's the perfect pop idol if you think about it. And not to mention the impact she's had on internet culture as a whole. Anyone who's been in YouTube in the early 2010s has seen Triple Baka. And the true child of the internet definitely knows what comes after. And even till this day and age, she continues to be relevant in meme culture. Brazilian Miku was one of the biggest art trends of 2024, which not only spawned tens of thousands of art around the world, but also inspired people from all over the world to make Mikus of their own nation. If your country has its own flag, it most definitely has its own Miku. Hell, just literally grab anything, slap Miku's voice on it, and it's guaranteed to blow up. And even in the music scene, Miku continues to dominate. Look at these numbers. In the big 2024, in her 17 years of existence, she continues to crank out these kinds of numbers. Despite how many years have passed, how old she's gotten, Miku is out there constantly proving why she's still the absolute queen. And so, after all that, the question is, who is Hatsune Miku? I guess the way I see it, she is a symbol of ideas, the collective ideas of thousands of communities and millions of people around the world. She represents the creativity and all of the pieces of art that make her, her. She represents the internet culture, especially the early days of the internet's conception. She represents this ideal character who can relate to your pain, make you smile, or just get you through the toughest of days. Hatsune Miku is a representation of the thoughts, feelings, and ideas of all those who choose to support her. And at the same time, she's also a silly robot anime girl with a funny voice. She means the world to everyone who loves her, just as much as she depends on the world to bring her to life. And that is why the world is truly hers. Can you imagine this? I got out of retirement because she got a Fortnite skin. Oh my god.